OKFM 101.7.
Nayenko Dr. Razak Kojo na fei ye ne no entwetwe enkomo. Mini am moache.
Papa, me pa show me jo so na ti say.
Boko na so e.
Yesu Kristo adaro ma me hoye pa.
Na what about true state of the nation address no? State of the nation address president be ye no anso no Mwamanyukuo minority in parliament no so ye true state of the nation address. Nimienu eto say he na no kreda.
Yo, papa me that me chia okayfm me chia for the biggest platform as far as money talk show is concerned. I think Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the Constitution, or in accordance with the Constitution, of the state of the nation. But we all need to understand, of the marriage, the true state of the nation, or they rely on the negative aspect of the former government. We all expect to say John Mahama, for Parliament, no matter the true state of the nation, will be focused on the achievements and the good policies and programs that for implemented. We will never do that as an opponent. So I was said, as I said, the new patriotic party under the minority leadership. And so it will check Ghana for the true state of the nation are NPP under the number before the Jai Emma Mahama. Because Mahama NPP Parliament and Kokase of the two Tankwan. Or man, regulation was your asset, your liabilities, your positive achievement, and your some negative issues are Ghana for the name Kuyi, Tinamuyi free so. But Ghana for being so no, abandoning a coin, Yankunya that should tell you say there were over millions of Ghanaians who feel say the performance of NPP government was better. And the big one feel say then try Mahama to go back. But I say Mahama believe in Parliament now, or dwell essentially on the negative aspect of the Kufuor's government. What about the positive aspect? Over a public domestic debt estate program, public pensioners and all that. It was under another Kufuor government, I will create opportunities, I will create certain avenues of money. And anything I would need getting money from the bills or whatever other sources that what media and the domestic debt estate earners or the bond holders. This makes us say and another airport Uja don't pay to say the Uja MPP don't pay in 2017. Over Ghana phone call over 3.5 million no more free SHS. And not the papa and the Bao Koy and Utimi Kufuor say over the last 8 years, what Chini Amana government amount over 3.5 million Ghanaian children are enjoying free senior high school at no cost to their parents when it comes to fees payment. You could have acknowledged that. We have several infrastructure projects are buying a year from hospital, from industrialization, one day so one factory. Several companies that offer Drake and Honorable Lunatic Vanderport has been appointed as a coordinator. Our regional organizers, area regional coordinators and district coordinators for the DRIP program. That DRIP program, it was issued by Kufuor's government. Over a million income investment fund, we see a partner with the CEDU as a deputy. It was created by Kufuor's government. And there are several achievements. A Kufuor's government, all for the true state of the nation address. And Mahama emphasizes the asset, the good achievements of Kufuor should be job. And here come on the Kufuor be job. We job the papa so or so as long as the Mahama only on the liabilities or the negative consequence or the issues of Kufuor be job. Let us factor say minority so address the nation. We who say and yes, and no man I there were other good achievements for the government. So or the Jamahama. So it was in order.
Mammy tried dear we Enra and so Utia economic forum and so I shall see said the president in the Kayano or share one son of Warbano warji a drinny na ye won't say or minor ye shebre ye befa bunkuma nasa ye befa and also I was saying
Papa just a mere talk show. Just a mere talk show.
How?
The Papa be a free movement because Bahama Okacha is a experienced driver. You have been on the sea. And in fact, under our fourth Republican Constitution, since 1982 in IG2, most practicing our participatory democracy. Bahama is the most experienced leader. Because now when they chair, Papa you say, only the only president I will try 8 years, 6 months in office as a president.
What you say?
We try 4 years, 1 year. He's the only president under the fourth Republican Constitution already 8 years, 6 months. Because maybe 2 years were active for 6 months.
Okay. Yeah.
Like 4 years to be here, and another 4 years. Based on that, Okache says you are the most experienced driver ever on my nation, and you can do better than what Akufo-Addo was doing. And you have your policy document, you have your social contract. Now, I really have them in 3 months.
Amanas article. Ayana. Yanka jangum ni yanko obasan abba na yene no atwetwe enkom okay 101.7 so ini
ti na mampeli John Dramani Mahama na ekasa e wo daily graphic anim ho eno se ga na esika sem economy no de obeka no kura pa beka enyina ye kwa senka o ye nipa nke beka se bebia waduru on trapo na wonfa no ana economy ni kayeka keze dia ya adwedwe kaya alacha ehia pass ye the servicing ye body works na nke beye mpo ye overhauling pa ansa na etumi asini dadam ne sentina wakwa hia se national economic dialogue no eba so na sikasemu pa de hunufo try kwanya ye mfanfa so na bibia eyeyi daily graphic de bokrata na nim ho na wobosa amane yi na
mamin komre na mesaba nche na so nim kro breman
eye bebia yesie ayemfo no
ewo rich history bi na na yede begu fom
fegu
mate be baba
na kobra na fa begu
mate Dr. Razak Kojo Poku asaba man so mpacho ye nto ankomo no so
alpha be kafra humanitical so na me twaso a Mahama, as I've indicated earlier, His Excellency, we are the most experienced driver. Okache is the most experienced driver. In our National Economic Dialogue Forum, no, of Akwanutia, all the presenters, including Ato Forcing, are the Papa Bear Pan of Okache Ghana for. Maybe to the extent, say, giving excuse, say, maybe cocoa farmers, Mumpeja cocoa pricing. But no position, you told Ghanaians and the cocoa farmers, say, based on the price on the market, and added to the Akufo-Addo, the Momo Krabit Mamo 7,000 plus. What has changed?
Sir, they are yet to present the budget.
Which budget? Budget Ubabe present here. Who levy effluent. Now you levy now we effluent. Who increase communication service tax. What is the difference? What is the difference? It's not the same thing. Just change of name. Just change of name. The way the same things are going to apply to National Communication Service tax, and you are going to be increasing. So what has changed? What are the taxes equal to real estate? So and other places, and you are telling us you are coming to do better than what Akufo-Addo was doing. You have just changed the names, replace them, and reposition them, so the taxes here and there. You haven't done anything. The same approach Akufo-Addo was using to address the economic crisis at Yokomu post-COVID-19. Nothing has changed. You borrow money to pay domestic debt exchange bondholders. The same way Akufo-Addo was also doing to borrow to pay them. What has changed? The same borrowing. We have a cash says we borrow 7 billion Ghana cedis within 2 months. 1 year, they are 12 months. 4 years, we be 48 months. And out of the 2 months, 2 months out of 48 months, we borrow 7 billion cedis. Even if you are looking at the differentials argument you are considering. So every 2 months, we have to borrow 7 billion Ghana cedis times 48 months. You are going to do worse than what the Akufo-Addo did. Okay, National Economic Dialogue Forums, Omeka say, how much does it cost the taxpayer? Because presenters need meeting no put here together, no. It costs them something. Now also Mari Misika, what better car? So why don't you go straight to what? Delivery. Now it is various committees wasting taxpayers' money. Wherever you are claiming money is not there. Why are you getting those money to finance those various forums and committees? Clearly, no. Something extraordinary from what the Akufo-Addo was doing. Katana for crown for Amapraka is better. We say, promise and say, you are going to cut down costs with 60 ministers. That's here. But of Apami, look at the number of presidential staffers they have appointed. At the office of the vice president, for the first time in our history, you will chief of staff under office of the president. You will chief of staff under office of the vice president. And you see, of Apami. Who at the Jubilee House? Is it the chief of staff working at the office of Bahama or the chief of staff working at the office of the vice president? That's the Mahama to choir per the constitution. It's the vice president that has to succeed him. The vice president is not act here, and the chief of staff, everybody take it over. And now say you Zebra. To the extent that you have even made your regional organizers as presidential staffers. And of course, one thing presidential staffer, their salary and condition of service is almost the same as deputy ministers.
Yes.
It's the same as deputy ministers.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So all the presidential staffers now and the various directors now point to their condition of service and salary is the same as deputy ministers. Okay,
na mami musao omo na ya appoint wo regions no wo ye presidential staffer omo ba adwuma wo he
I don't hear them. If you may adwuma from the regional coordinating council
a presidential staffer
for what and they are clever but they are not smart
bia ade bi wo president no ebe here say ebe operate from the regional obe use sa presidential staff.
Then why do you appoint a regional minister? Why are you wasting your time vetting MMDCs to go and represent you out there? Why is the local government minister there?
Near maybe one via true state of affairs.
No, maybe to say that is why you are instituting various security agencies like NEP and other security agencies. Your regional minister, your MMDC are part of the research and the dissect of the proper briefing. So what is the essence of making your 276 constituencies and offer all the organizers have been made presidential staffers on the condition of salary the same as a deputy minister? And we are saying that we're cutting down costs. We're cutting down costs to where? And another thing, obviously, taking it seriously, and I'm placing much emphasis on it. For the first time, Rawlings time, Kufuor time, Mills time, and Akufo-Addo's time, what he said, there were two chief of staff at the Jubilee House.
But
President Nankasa was the chief of staff.
But why don't you?
Vice President was the chief of staff.
I don't know what you say.
They took crime. Now, Nana Mensa, the chief of staff, they take over and I say, Mama, chief of staff.
Now, one more problem. I don't know what problem.
I have a serious problem because you must know, say, at the Jubilee House, only a chair of based on a salary grade structure. Workers will be a chief of staff, office of vice president, chief of staff, office of the president. They are the same rank.
Okay.
They are the same rank.
Baba Kuya vice president, Nabaku.
Our vice president, Nabaku president. It is the CNO. What it means, implication is a Semama Tukaya, the chief of staff should become redundant because Utukaya and the vice president are acting, or acting so they're working with her chief of staff. What will be the use of Mama chief of staff? And how can we have two people occupying the Jubilee?
But I don't know who means say be a President Mama Tukaya, the chief of staff no would work under the president's chief of staff.
No. Ofa Kwame, Ofa okayfm. You are the president of the morning show host. They are making Isaac into the president of the morning show host. Which is which? And now for any organization, there were two chief directors and they were home. Bako is under the minister. Bako is under the deputy minister. Minister need to call a deputy should act or act around on the.
But when is a more person Mutiminya Bia or a minister of state, be a finance at the presidency. Yes, I will be a minister Nankasa. One also a head ministry. No?
The minister of state, a UK system. The minister of state is more or less is slightly higher than a deputy minister, but he's still a deputy minister.
Okay.
A UK system. So a minister of state at the presidency in charge of a particular portfolio, and Treasurer he's at the same par with the substantive minister. No, he's still a deputy minister, but in this case, in terms of relevance, or higher than the deputy minister, but he's still a deputy minister. And the Mahama also all catching ways, and throw any foot through to Ghana for. And yesterday, let me say one of their former national communication officer. I don't know if still or a national communication officer because you are appointed as a chief executive officer, LPMMC, and you are still a national communication officer of the political party.
Yeah,
you are serving partisan position and you are serving a publicly statutory position. Which is which? Are they really serious? And this guy went to start on at okayfm and say, Hajj Village now, Mahama Mode, is for commercial purpose and all that. And this same gentleman, Kani was all over the place, castigating, bastardizing the Kufadu government with the National Cathedral.
And National Cathedral, there's a number for Kase, and then you on one personal pledge.
The personal pledge.
And what do a
Hajj Village, Mahama, or say, and before boss say, or the president, or them more extra holidays in addition to almost 80 no more the other and also our pledge now all man of a family Ghana food in our pledge. Mama could now political platforms so all cash action from phone. Now Ghana in cash action and also one. Was it not a personal pledge?
But Uba, so
all the policies and programs. Policy document amama gina so de to abama no Ghana food na ne kushe di mu se won kasa mayani. It was a personal pledge, a personal promise. That he need a vehicle to stand on to become president and implement those things. And to also say all the promises are the presidential candidates for the Edema no Ghana for na akushi mu akasa mu kasa na say. It's based on their personal promises and personal pledges and personal decisions and personal convictions. But when you are elected, you implement it. So how can you say it was National Cathedral was a personal pledge, and Hajj was not a personal pledge? Argument to Sebi and Tasumu. Because all political parties, all presidential candidates, it at their personal level, backed by the political party they are standing on. That argument is fraud, completely fraud. And if the same principle, the same argument, say Ghana you want to, Mama Betina Sutuma, the Ghana you want to, economy is booming, everything is perfect. Now we are living in the paradise. And now you want to the extent say Yankusi Hard Village at the detriment of Ghanaian people. The same argument that was made against the construction of the National Cathedral. So man, you the cat, you lose here. I don't think now for taxpayer money. implemented a national cathedral construction, which was a campaign pledge or a personal pledge. The same arguments were used against the cathedral. Now, when it comes to Muslims, which in this case they are even the minority, when it comes to the religious demographics in Ghana, it was not a personal look at this. Yes, I could see another argument. A Ghana Airport Company Limited and a ASR project. How can you get this justification, this defense, with the greatest of humility in all respect to your biggest platform? Such a childish defense that Ghana Airport Company Limited and an area hard village, no taxpayer money is committed to it. Now Ghana Airport Company Limited, your mama and your bush for there, a fellow to Fosuka Acadia, a Sami Janfidia. Ghanaians are moved to quite a quadruple, or buy air ticket. Taxes have been placed on it. And your mama and the bush for they pay all those taxes. A fellow to Fosuka Acadia and NDC for they pay those taxes. How can you even give that argument? So the same justification that was made against the construction of the National Cathedral, say what train.
Oh, but
you cannot now turn 360 degrees and come and place a defense for the hard village.
But where Uncle Razak, Dr. Razak, where you was say a Ghana Airport Company and a Disika ABC.
Ghana Airport Company, Ghana Airport Company, no, a private company limited and alpha. Say a public company limited. All public company limited is owned by who? By the citizens, with the government holding in trust.
Yes.
So how can you say Ghana Airport? To say Ghana Airport, no, Ghana has no stake in it. It belongs to Ghanaians, whereby the government is holding as a trustee. So you can't justify that argument. You cannot. Even Mufana says, a pilgrimage village for national cohesion, for national unity, at least for Moko Israel. Other religions or Moko their various destinations, they can use that particular avenue for their pilgrimage activities. We don't have a problem with that. But not specifically for Muslims. Muslims will go and pay taxes on Ghana. Now we are cathedral for majority Christian. You have a problem with that. Now we are hard village for minority Muslims. We should applaud you.
But when a young one wants to say, yeah, CACS National Cathedral, Sika 58 million, you go room, yeah, who baby, it's sunk into it.
Yeah, who baby, there's issues with it. There's a subject of accountability with it. And this government, every right to investigate it and come to the final conclusion and deal with the people now, office or my cooperative, and also I may supply the funds.
Okay.
That one, it is in order. All of us want probity and accountability. All of us want the protection of the public purse. Now, any that investigation here, coming with the finality of that particular matter, and you are going to commit another funds to the similar project for another fee. Now, even that particular high village project, do we even know company or my order contract to do the architectural design? Company or Bokako construction. And now we are staff from the at that particular place. Are we going to use the taxpayers' money to pay them? We have to create equilibrium and equitable and fairness in our body politics. And they are now saying Christopher. The same argument should be used for against hard village construction. Because you can't even taxpayers in terms of who looking at or taxes in terms of population demographic. You can say Christians are a majority than Muslims. They don't merit cathedral. Now Muslims don't merit hajj village. So they should backtrack. Now Ghana Airport Company Limited. Other regions, we are trying to Kumasi Tamale Airport. In any case, offer Tamale Airport. You're constructing it for the purpose of hajj pilgrimage. What has changed? That was the same justification the year ago, making Tamale Airport International Airport. What has changed? your man a minority faith to premises taking care of their privilege at the detriment of a majority faith. It doesn't make sense anyway. Any question is also Muslims now, they should use or find funds or the establishing of Hajj village. Similar the way of mobile national mosques. The Christians should also find their own means of revenue and construct their national cathedral. That religious space, the government should not concern itself with it. No focus on how Ubebu or Mano Amagana food in Iden and what home. Than say popular strategy. That one you won't accept it. Ghana Airport Company Limited money is the money of the taxpayers. We will not sit down and allow it to be used to construct Hajj village, whereby Tamale Airport was constructed for that purpose.
Angana mamena wase na mensenya papa emfama na ade nyina mu no ensu yie na eja report to fresh anti region ba ye professor Michael Kwe committee na de mu ye Ashanti region pa jo wani atwa bi so
many who be a bogus report you want to that's all that I can say.
Ultimate rubbish is
no offer is a bogus report. I've already make a comment on it.
Why say a bogus?
Oh yeah the last time I hear interview okay tell me say oh your doctorate and I know as a doctoral student who how I conduct research a copy of the document never to him as a doctoral student make sure if it's fit for purpose. Why can't I to that? It should be discarded. Let's wait for the National Election Review Committee on my report and let's see the way forward for the party. But the way you are chanting the fan to that the move every cry.
I see. Because report no akọ chire nipa no de ntia ya nto aba ebufu ewom polling station elections no abon ho nsem de ko ba ye obi e delegate woni obi na tifie nipa kwa kwa TV akwanyi ska ba woni nkofo adi nkomo na bu ofu apati asetim edikaze ebogos wa
ofra one more the supervisor say all these issues are okay elaborate to us one more the supervisor
and now Michael Kwe committee is almost go around.
Michael Kwe committee. Michael Kwe no a regional chairman as well a national chairman. Even though I have a problem with his chairmanship. He was not an active member of or occupying any space as far as our campaign and the party structure was concerned. Okay, I know the Ashanti region report. No, they say we are doctoral student. And said the obi a doctoral student there ahobrasi mu enyam na me betro kwan ya fa so research we need be how I conduct a proper research whether a qualitative research quantitative research or a mixed method research we need kwan ya fa so there when it comes to methodology and discussing and drawing conclusions based on that report. You know how what it is. So far Ashanti region report now they say you're fan to that people you're trying the National Election Review Committee. The Ashanti regional proportional Mukweno or my idea about my basso, even though the National Commission to embark on such a project. But they say, as far as I am concerned, in accordance with the best practices and the way we conducted a proper research, a drawing conclusion, a unbiased, a fairness. Ashanti regional report is not fit for purpose, its bogus should be discarded.
I see. And yeah, mamina was namin senior pass na me fama. Basement as pa Dr. Razak Poku NPP niba amapa na yene no atwetwe enkomo. Na okay 101.7 so any
okayfm 101.7